Just as your body needs nourishing food, your mind needs nourishing thoughts. The quality of what we feed our minds can significantly impact our mental and emotional well-being. What you consume mentally shapes your well-being, just as your diet shapes your physical health. Positive, enriching thoughts can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Yet we often pay more attention to what we put into our mouths than what we allow into our minds. We meticulously plan our meals, count calories, and read nutrition labels, but seldom do we scrutinize the information and thoughts we absorb daily. We worry about calories and cholesterol, but ignore the mental junk food that bombards us daily. Social media, negative news, and toxic conversations can clutter our minds and drain our energy. Just as junk food leads to sluggishness, disease, and discomfort, junk thoughts create a breeding ground for negativity, anxiety, and unhappiness. The constant influx of negative information can weigh heavily on our mental state, leading to stress and emotional fatigue. It's time to become conscious of our mental diet and choose thoughts that nourish and uplift us. By practicing mindfulness, gratitude, and positive thinking, we can cultivate a healthier, more resilient mind. Just as we make deliberate choices about our physical diet, we must also be intentional about our mental consumption. Surround yourself with positivity, seek out uplifting content, and engage in activities that promote mental clarity and peace. Turn on the news or scroll through social media and you are met with a barrage of negativity. Headlines scream of disasters, violence, and conflict. Social media feeds overflow with comparisons, negativity, and outrage. We are bombarded with information, much of it designed to evoke fear, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. This constant stream of negativity seeps into our subconscious, shaping our perceptions and influencing our emotions. We begin to see the world through a lens of fear and judgment, overlooking the beauty, goodness, and peace that also exist. Imagine eating fast food every day. How would your body feel? You'd likely experience lethargy, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. You wouldn't be functioning at your best. The same principle applies to your mind. When you constantly consume negative thoughts, you poison your mind. You become anxious, fearful, and prone to negativity. Your inner peace is disturbed, and your ability to experience joy diminishes. Just as junk food creates physical blockages, junk thoughts create mental and emotional blockages, hindering your well-being. We may know that junk food is bad for us, yet we still crave it. The allure of the salty, sugary, and fatty flavors is hard to resist. It's a momentary pleasure that often leads to long-term consequences. But why do we keep going back for more, even when we know better? The same is true for junk thoughts. These are the negative, self-defeating, and fear-based thoughts that we allow to take up residence in our minds. They are just as addictive as junk food, and just as harmful. We get hooked on the drama, the negativity, the sense of outrage. It's like a never-ending soap opera that keeps us on the edge of our seats. The constant stream of bad news and conflict feeds our need for stimulation, making it hard to look away. This addiction stems from our ego's need for stimulation and its identification with the external world. Our ego thrives on the chaos and noise, mistaking it for a sign of importance and relevance. It craves validation and attention, even if it comes from negative sources. We allow these thoughts to consume us because they provide a temporary distraction from the present moment, from the stillness within. They keep us from facing our true selves and the deeper issues that lie beneath the surface. It's easier to focus on external problems than to confront our inner turmoil. We become so engrossed in the external noise that we lose touch with our inner peace, the source of true joy and fulfillment. By constantly feeding on fear and negativity, we distance ourselves from the tranquility that resides within us. To break free, we must learn to quiet the mind and reconnect with our inner stillness where true happiness awaits. Mindfulness, the first step to a healthy mental diet. The first step to transforming your mental diet is awareness. Just as you wouldn't eat a meal without knowing what's in it, you shouldn't consume information without being aware of its content and impact. Practice mindfulness throughout your day. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice how they make you feel. Become aware of the negativity you expose yourself to and how it affects your mental and emotional state. This awareness is crucial for making conscious choices about what you allow into your mind. Choosing your ingredients. Selecting positive inputs. Once you become aware of the negative influences in your life, you can start to make conscious choices about what you allow into your mind. Just as you carefully choose healthy ingredients for your meals, choose positive, uplifting, and inspiring content for your mind. Seek out books, podcasts, and conversations that nourish your mind and uplift your spirit. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who inspire you and support your well-being. Remember, you have the power to choose what you consume, both physically and mentally. The practice of detachment. Observing without judgment. As you become more mindful of your thoughts, you'll notice that negativity still arises. Thoughts appear, but you don't have to engage with them. You can observe them without judgment, like clouds passing in the sky. This is the practice of detachment. Don't judge yourself for having negative thoughts. Simply acknowledge them and let them go. Don't get carried away by their stories. Remember, you are not your thoughts, you are the awareness that observes them. Cultivating inner peace, finding stillness in the storm. When you detach from the constant stream of thoughts, you create space for inner peace to emerge. This peace is not the absence of thoughts, but the stillness that lies beneath them. It is the calm at the center of the storm, always present, even amidst life's challenges. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. By spending time in stillness, observing your breath, and letting go of thoughts, you connect with the present moment, the source of true peace and joy. The power of now staying grounded in the present moment. The mind loves to dwell in the past, worrying about what has been, or in the future, fearing what might be. It's a constant tug-of-war that can leave us feeling drained and disconnected from the here and now. Yet the only place where life truly exists is in the present moment. This is where we find our true selves, unburdened by the shadows of yesterday or the uncertainties of tomorrow. When you are present, you are fully engaged in life, free from the weight of past regrets and future anxieties. You become more attuned to the beauty and simplicity of the world around you. Practice bringing your attention to the present moment throughout your day. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, feeling the air fill your lungs, and then slowly exhaling. Notice the sensations of your body, the sights and sounds around you. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the texture of a tree's bark, or the warmth of the sun on your skin. Engage fully in whatever you are doing, whether it's cooking a meal, painting a picture, or simply having a conversation. Give it your full attention. By staying present, you cultivate a sense of peace and joy that transcends the fluctuations of the mind. This practice not only enhances your own well-being but also positively impacts those around you, creating a ripple effect of mindfulness and presence. Remember, the present moment is a gift. Embrace it fully, and you will find that life becomes richer, more vibrant, and deeply fulfilling. The power of now is always within your reach. Transforming your relationship with thoughts. As you cultivate mindfulness and presence, your relationship with your thoughts transforms. You no longer identify with every thought that arises. You recognize that thoughts are simply mental events, not absolute truths. You gain a sense of distance from them, freeing yourself from their grip. This shift in perspective is incredibly liberating. You are no longer at the mercy of your thoughts. You become the master of your mind, choosing which thoughts to engage with and which to let go of. Conclusion: a sanctuary of peace. Your mind is your sanctuary. Just as you wouldn't allow negativity and toxicity into your home, don't allow it into your mind. Be mindful of what you consume mentally. Choose thoughts that nourish, uplift, and inspire you. Remember, you have the power to create a mental environment that supports your well-being. By cultivating awareness, Choosing positive inputs and practicing detachment, you can transform your mind into a sanctuary of peace, joy, and inner strength.